Good morning, Busy Bees. It's Tuesday, December 23rd, 2025. Excuse my absence. I've been ill over the last couple of days, but I'm back to the news. So let's cover some things that we may have missed. CECOT 60 Minutes aired an in-depth report examining CECOT, going into their practices, how the immigrants arrived there, the beatings, the conditions, not being able to meet with their attorneys, not being able to speak with their families, the overall cruelty of this facility. The problem is that it was not aired in the United States. Barry Weiss of CBS decided to censor that information from us. It aired in Canada, thanks to people who screen record, uploaded it to YouTube, shared it on TikTok. So I got to see it, and I suggest you watch it. It's a great story. But this goes into something larger. We're being censored here. There's certain stories that this state regime TV and with this regime we have in office that they are keeping from us here. Now, we like our freedoms here in the United States, and I want the freedom to learn about everything and anything. You don't have a right to mute my brain. That's what this comes down to. What are we going to do about it? Well, you start by looking for people who are reporting the actual truth, who are sharing information, because you're not going to find that on channel 247, MS Now, CNN, none of them. You know why? Because they are owned by people like the Ellison family. This is why Barry Weiss is not going anywhere. There's not going to be anything happening to her, and let's just say by happenstance she gets fired. They're just going to replace her with somebody who is pushing the regime's Project 2025, and this is why, again, seek information elsewhere. Judge orders due process for immigrants held at CECOT. So a federal judge, Judge Boasberg, ordered that all 137 immigrants detained at CECOT must be afforded due process. The ruling requires individualized legal review and challenges current detention practices. Hopefully this won't take 10, 15 years and these people have to suffer at this facility and facilities like it. And never mind the people we've deported to countries that they have no affiliation with. Bill Clinton says release the files. Release all of them, because at this point it is what it is. And I like that attitude. Whether he did wrong or not, I don't care. If he did wrong, he needs to go to jail, just like everybody else. So in his statement, he specifically said someone or something is being protected, and I think it's both. I think it's Donald J. Trump and people like him, billionaires who don't want their reputations besmirched by whatever they did. Again, seemingly victims don't matter, and we are seeing that in real time. Speaking of human trafficking, Trump administration cuts $90 million in funding for organizations combating human trafficking. Isn't that interesting that a person who stands accused or stands affiliated with Jeffrey Epstein cuts human trafficking efforts to save these people, protect them, the survivors, the people in the midst of this terrible crime of human trafficking? Very interesting, isn't it? Trump also proposed battleships bearing his name. Now, where is all this money coming from? Don't say tariffs, because according to him, the money's already spent. And we do have a deficit here of well over $1 trillion, right? So where's the money coming from? We have the Arc de Trump. We have now battleships, coins bearing his name, ballrooms, and whatever the hell else he wants to name after himself, like the Kennedy Center. There's money for that, right? There's money for him to put his name up in lights. It's going to be temporary. So enjoy the lights. Speaking of wasteful spending, Kash Patel orders new armored BMWs, according to MSNBC. This is just wonderful. More spending of the U.S. dollars. But we'll never have a bailout. We'll never have a subsidy, will we? Greenland remains a focus of Donald Trump, and Denmark is defending it. He's going to do everything to distract from these Epstein files, possibly going to war with Denmark and maybe Venezuela, both. Who knows? This is your morning news recap. Please stay smart, stay safe, stay informed, like, share, and follow.